Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach. So, we ended up in Moonreach, and it was hopping, which was very weird. And we saw Finnick, who was not holy, which was also very weird. And he took us back to his place, and that was also very weird and overly clean. And then he left for 21 minutes to go get food, also very weird. And we found scry devices, we found a hole in the wall, and Steel Song was in there. And then Gorbel tried to sneak off to her mom's house past some crazy bakers, and turns out that her mom's ring just doesn't even have a thing at that house where we are right now. So things are definitely weird. And then Gorbel went to the mayor's house to try to inspect, and meanwhile, we snuck past Mort in his porch warp, and we found our way to the tunnel.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hi.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table of the internet, we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Willem.
I'm Tomas, I play Tomar.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Pinwin.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure, and we are on episode 90.
Hey!
We did it. I say that every time, but we did it. Somehow, some way, we're to episode 90.
90. It's almost 100.
It is almost 100.
That's the next 10.
If you've been listening to us for 90 episodes, good on you.
Wow.
Or some people have been listening to us multiple times, which is
frightening.
It's frightening in its own feat.
Yeah.
And thank you.
I don't like listening to us, but somebody does, so I appreciate that.
Really sell it hard, Tomas.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's shit. I just fucking can't
I don't know
stand
why
it.
they fucking listen to it.
You guys should quit.
While you're behind.
Save your money, folks.
I don't even know why we're recording this right now.
I believe we have a new patron.
Holy shit, really?
Wow.
Yes. What is our new patron's name? Who looked it up?
You're the one who told us we have a new patron, Seth.
I think it's Larry.
Larry Greenfield.
Larry
Yes.
Jimbo.
Yes. Yes, the new patron's name is Forrest. So welcome, Forrest.
Woo!
Hi, Forrest.
Yeah.
Forrest.
Hello.
So welcome to Forrest, and welcome to the D20 Syndicate podcast, those of you who may be tuning in for the first time. And as always, if this is your first episode, go back to Gunky Evil, because, I mean, unless you're that wild card style that doesn't really give a crap if you don't know what's going on, please, continue.
That'd be so confusing at this point.
I've talked to people who have started just selecting a random episode, and I guess it makes sense if you want to see like how people just kind of sound
That's true.
outside of context.
I suppose.
Well, depending on what app they're using, it might also default to the most recent episode up top.
Yes.
And you have to
Yeah.
rearrange it.
You have to fight it.
Yeah. But they're labeled by number, so that's on
Trials
you.
of the streaming service.
We've made it as easy as we can.
Yeah.
Man.
There's another update that we need to bring up. Due to some issues with Discord, we had to update our email address.
That's right.
And it's no longer the D20 Syndicate spelled out all the way. Now it is just the D20, actual D, actual 20, syndicate at gmail.com. So the D20 Syndicate at gmail.com. Send us art, send us questions, send us saucy messages, hate mail, whatever. That's where you want to send it to. There you go.
Yay.
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 Woo.
And it makes more sense to have it that way now. So
Then what?
then spelled out.
That takes up a lot of recording time, Seth spelling it out.
Yeah.
Well, we don't say
did
it every
hours.
time, but yes, it does take a long time. And no
He
one
says
wants
it
to
too
type
many
that.
times.
No one wants to say it. No one wants to type that out.
Some people don't know
true.
how to spell the word 20, so.
20.
TWUNTIE.
20.
Well,
We did a reverse Matchbox 20.
your spelling is unassailable, Michaela, so let's...
Well, yourself or
nobody-
someone like you can just spell it the normal way now.
You still have to spell
Ooh, I
Syndicate,
like it.
though.
Yes. Thankfully, that is
Can't
part
make
of our
that
logo.
shorter.
All right, so...
Anyway.
Anyway, let's get down to the around the campfire question.
Let's get down to it, guys. That's a very
That's right, fry your bacon.
it's a very lulling fire, sputtering out in the mid-morning.
There's a piece of plastic in there.
Oh my god.
Oh, shoot. Our landlord was like right outside our window, like right here.
Just creeping?
It's terrifying.
Jarring.
Were they looking?
was-
Oh,
He was looking at the ground, though. I don't know. He wasn't looking in. He was,
hasn't
that
made
you
eye
saw.
contact yet. And just-
no, he moved away.
Okay.
He looked like he was looking for something. He might be.
He
about
looks in and
ready
he's
to
just
mow
like,
or something.
what the
if he's
hell are these
mowing.
kids doing?
If he's mowing, you should ask him to not mow.
I'm gonna ask
Politely.
my 87-year-old landlord to not mow so that we could record our podcast.
He did.
Oh my god, Mom, I told you I'm trying to record in here.
All right, so for tonight's around the campfire question,
Brought to you by Icky Bobby. His name is Icky Bobby.
Icky Bobby,
Yes. He's our super secret patron.
so secret only Tomas knows about him.
It's me.
And he,
It's
yeah,
me.
he looks
I'm
weirdly
Icky
like
Bobby.
Tomas
all right,
with a
all right,
mustache.
the illusion fell already, okay?
All right, so for tonight's around the campfire question, to go along with the previous week's question of who would you save, now I'm going to ask, if the cards were down, the chips were down, and you absolutely had to sacrifice somebody
For
to
chips?
save with chips, it's sort of an allergy situation. If you had to sacrifice someone for the greater good and save everyone else, who would you choose and why? Let's start with Pinwin.
Well, I wouldn't want to sacrifice anyone, but if I had to, I guess Nugget. Does that count?
I mean, I guess technically I was
Yes.
more thinking of the group here, but I didn't
I
specify.
know.
So I
Oh,
guess.
you're allowing
Yeah.
this?
No, you can't do that because everyone's going to say
Dang
Nugget.
it, no.
Yes, someone seated here at the internet table.
I guess that's fair. We'd all just say Nugget, and that's not fun.
Because it's such a
own
fun
kind of fun.
question.
I would hilariously sacrifice Gorbel.
He can't say that because he saved me last time.
Maybe that's the way to save
That
you.
would be quite a twist, though.
Save you from your demons.
The
by
person
destroying
you'd
you.
save is also the person you'd sacrifice. That would be some spicy stuff. But that's not what I'm doing. Gorbel is not who I would sacrifice. I know we touched on this last time about how Willem really keeps trying to die. But I also don't know if I should just sacrifice him and not give him a chance to not die. Oh, no.
You've opened up Pandora's box.
My brain is upset by this. Can I roll a
No,
dice?
absolutely not.
No. Okay. Can I consult a friend?
No. You're
Hey,
in this by
Willem,
yourself.
would you rather die or should Tomas die? Tomar die? Okay.
It's your choice. You're in here by yourself, Pinwin. The chips are up. Bases are loaded.
I'm going to feel guilty about this for weeks.
Are the chips up or down? Because I need to know this.
They're up.
Okay.
They're about to fall, though.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe Willem?
all that just to go back to Willem.
Because Tomar could resurrect him. If we killed Tomar can't resurrect himself. But if Willem died, yeah, we just resurrect him right back, and then it's fine.
Okay, so you have chosen to end your friendship with Willem. That's
And the fitness club. Isn't that terrible? But it's hypothetical. We're fine.
Willem. Who would you choose to sacrifice and why?
Pinwin.
Traitorous little bastard.
Not because Tomar's resurrection.
Heard you talking shit.
No, I'd probably do the emo thing and sacrifice myself.
What if you couldn't sacrifice yourself?
Pinwin.
And why?
He's the easiest to throw.
Fair.
That's practical. All right, Tomar.
Probably Willem, just because I don't know. Everyone's okay. So practical reasons
Sensing a
aside,
trend here.
it's not as easy as all that. I mean, I get along with Willem. We agree on a lot of stuff. But sometimes we don't agree on a lot of stuff. And those times are the times where I'm like, he could deal with a little bit of sacrificing. And that's the emotional side of it. But other than that, he has thrown himself down in front of harm's way to protect everyone. And if I weren't also able to throw myself in front of harm's way, then
Competition.
then I would let him do so.
I'm going to kill myself harder than you.
I feel like Pinwin has more of a focused life and stuff going on in his home that he should see to, a big family. Willem is just one out of a million, no family, just completely solo in life and the multiverse. Gorbel, people know Gorbel. People would miss Gorbel the Adorable and her antics and her performance.
Billy is quitting the podcast right now.
Willem is the shadow, and nobody knows he exists. So he would have much less of an impact on the world around him if he were to sacrifice himself. I'm just trying to list off, I'm trying to justify your very eventual demise when you sacrifice yourself.
But I kind of disagree.
About
Even
what?
though I chose Willem. Because this is the only timeline in which he exists, so maybe that's because he does some crazy important stuff in this one. And if he's
sacrificing
just dead,
himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and list you by name in my sacrifice note.
Why I did this?
I gotta stop throwing my head back when I laugh.
Yeah, that's my favorite. When I caused Seth to harm himself.
Seth has a concussion. I'm sorry, it was funny.
Oh, could we have included Seth in the sacrifice? Because then
That changes everything.
And then it becomes
Finally, just do
a,
what we want in the game.
I kill God.
then it becomes a Sethrifice.
Oh.
It wasn't good, but I like it.
Lindsey, get wait in the car. All right, Gorbel, if you had to sacrifice somebody, who would it be and why?
Okay, I'll preface this with the obligatory, I don't want to
everybody else
sacrifice
said it.
anybody, but my choice is not Willem. I think I would have to sacrifice Tomar,
what the fuck?
and it would be the hardest decision of my life, but I know he would never stop bitching if he didn't get the glory of being the one who was sacrificed and the one who died for all of us.
Nah, man, I don't want to die.
You're not here right now, Tomar. So, with my
What
deep
you want is
understanding of
irrelevant.
Tomar's wants and needs in life and his goals, he wants to die for us.
You're just trying to steal my children, you psycho. Rebecca De Mornay.
Every kid wants to be raised by a cool aunt.
She's got you there.
Not their absentee father.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard any of my friends say, "Hey, I was hanging out with my cool aunt." But
Yes,
okay.
they do. It's something people say.
You don't have any friends that have cool lands. What can we say? I don't know.
All right, so now you guys are good and pissed off at each other. Let's.
Yeah, great.
You're in a snake
starting.
pit.
Okay, so when we last left off, y'all were in the tunnel, and Gorbel, you were in the former mayor's mansion, staring at the glittering gem of the Lineage Stone. So that's where we will begin. Gorbel, you have just discovered the Lineage Stone of Moonreach.
In my mind, not out loud, I gasp. Oh my god. You guys.
Can you not?
What?
Can you not gasp into our minds?
What
please?
happened? Are
Very
you
loud.
okay?
No, not out. I have to gasp and I can't do it out loud.
Stop giving us mind gaspums.
Please don't
Shut up.
gasp out loud.
Listen. No, listen. Shush. Listen. I'm looking at the Lineage Stone right now.
What?
Which one?
Still listening.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that would be here now because
Wait, would we
Snag it.
even be able to take it with us?
why not? We're not in the past. We're in the present.
And then we wake up again and then it's a different timeline.
But what if we're going to a different timeline? Or what if we can't even leave this one? I don't know. I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Snag it.
At this point, what do we have to lose?
Lots. But
Okay,
where is it like protected?
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's encased in a glass case in a room full of Rothian soldiers.
In a case.
They're also in a case.
How do I...
It's an Ocean's 11 now you see me situation.
I've never done a heist by myself.
Do you have a gem of equal size and weight that you can switch around, do a little swap do?
Should we go help her?
Corbelana Jones.
I mean, we went through all this trouble to get down here.
I mean, I could do it again. It wasn't that hard.
I mean, you're invisible.
I'm invisible.
You got this.
That's true.
I mean, I'm
well,
definitely
maybe I
not
can just
going
wait
back
until-
up because I'm
Maybe I can just... How long do I have?
Total? An hour.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how long has it been?
It's been probably
I have
like,
not been timing your life.
Yeah. I would say it's probably been like 20-ish minutes now.
Well, it's been over... Okay.
It's
that
been
makes
like a
sense.
week. I think it's expired.
It's been at least 21 minutes because he cast it before Fennec came back with the guards. Then she followed the guards down to the mayor's house. So how long would it be? Or do we not have... We don't have an accurate measure of time.
I would say like 40 minutes. I don't think I have much time.
So I didn't cast invisibility the minute that Fennec left, though.
Yeah, it was...
So-
we had searched a little bit first. So that might have been about 5 minutes.
yeah, somewhere in there. You would have at least like a half hour, 40 minutes probably left at the very least.
Okay, maybe I can just wait for these dudes to leave for a few minutes, and then I can grab it and get out of here. I'd rather not raise any suspicions.
Sure. I mean, are they looking right at the stone?
No, but I mean, they're close.
You didn't even mention dudes until now. So that also
Oh, well,
changes
yeah,
things.
there are dudes in here.
How many dudes are in there?
What, 4?
There's like 6.
Oh, 6. 2 of them are hiding.
I feel like you shouldn't be there alone.
I'm invisible. I'm not here,
I mean,
according to
Gorbel
them.
can literally clap and things turn into ashes. So I think
Yeah,
I think
that's
she's
true.
okay.
I think
That's
she's
true.
fine.
I will.
Just look for a good opening and then yank that
You
shiz.
are very independent. What?
Ooh, I could try my dog barking thing again.
Yeah. What?
Don't fix what ain't broke.
Do they look like they're going to be leaving this area anytime soon?
Give me insight.
22.
22. They seem like they're deep in conversation, but they did mention that they were going to go try to find whoever had entered the village and bring them to Zerth. You also, from your insight check, that's pretty good. They're mostly like lower level soldiers. So you think that if you had to, I mean, you might be able to take them.
I'm not feeling super great.
Keep in mind, you guys are level 20, and there are probably very few people in this timeline that are at that level.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Is there like another doorway, like an open doorway where I can kind of like go behind another wall or kind of step out of the room a little bit?
Yeah, you can see that there's a couple of doorways that kind of enter into this. This is a main parlor area.
Okay. I kind of go over there very quietly
Okay.
and I go,
Give me performance. Yeah, that's
"Oh, I'm going to perform your butt off." That's a 35.
Okay.
Damn.
You see all the soldiers look around. What is that? Is there a bird in here? A bird? Why is it a bird in it? And then one of the other guys is like, oh, don't worry about the bird. We have things to do. And they begin to consort again for another moment or two, and then they all start walking away, but now they're all looking for the sound of this bird. They're like, we got to get it out of here. If we do not, this is going to be super annoying. Let's, you two. You two, you go find the bird. The rest of us will leave. And they all start walking out, and two of the soldiers are, like, looking around, and they start, like, taking books off of the shelf and looking behind them and, like, looking around, and they get closer and closer to you, Gorbel.
I inch away.
All right, give me stealth.
Wouldn't this be an inch roll?
No, it's later.
Where's your highest bonus?
Wink.
Oh, butts. All right. I rolled a 14.
14. Okay, so you're able to sort of, like, sneak around them as they're, like, looking for this bird noise.
I hold my breath.
All right, and you are able to get past them and back into the parlor.
Okay, so is there anybody in this parlor anymore?
Not that you could see.
Ooh. I hate that answer. I really don't like that. Okay, well, now that I don't see anybody, I creep very quietly
Gorbel's creeping.
up to the encasing.
Okay.
And can I tell how it opens? Is it an easy?
There's
thing to
a
open?
latch on the side, and it's kind of set out like this, kind of at like a 45 degree angle, or I guess that'd be like a 60 degree angle, and the back of it is fused to the wall, but there's no like legs to this. It's just like it would almost look like a floating case if it wasn't attached to the wall. But yeah, it is, and it's about eye level for you.
Okay. I go for the latch
Okay.
and I open it up.
All right. You open it up. Give me a Constitution save.
Shit.
This case gonna get you drunk.
Oh no. 13.
13. Okay.
Sounds like he's rolling something.
Yeah, he is.
Gorbel, you are going to take 50 points of poison damage.
Oh no, you guys, I'm
And
not
you-
doing well.
And then you are knocked unconscious.
What?
Uh-oh.
So she didn't
Gorbel?
get to think that I'm not doing well thing?
No. Immediately. Or she could have said, I'm not doing well, and then it goes silent. And then you guys notice that your telepathic bond is no longer active.
Well,
Oh no.
I mean, we all loved Gorbel, but she was willing to
come on.
sacrifice herself for the greater good, and I think we should allow that.
No, we're
This
going
is why
back
campfire questions need to be private.
Yeah, well,
We've got to go there. Don't make that
Did you
face.
guys
We've
lose
got to
touch
go
with
there.
yeah.
Mortal let us in again. He's cool.
Is there a way to the mayor's house from the tunnel? Like if we went out the back way?
There is not. You'd have to go out. You'd have to go out and then come back into the village.
What if I just flew up there?
I mean, I'll certainly allow you to attempt to.
I don't like how that was worded.
You fly into the mayor's airspace. You're poisoned.
They wheel out flying craft vehicle cannons.
Anti-Tomar.
Tomar.
Guys, what way should we go? Should we go out this and back up the ladder, or what?
We could try and do a surrounding maneuver. You guys go out the rest of the way of the tunnel. I can go back up and out Mort's Port Short, and we can try and hit the mayor's house from different angles.
She didn't describe how she got in, did she? Like climbing up the trellis thing? Then, yeah, okay.
Wait. Climbing up the trellis.
She
just snuck into the-
climbed up to get to the second floor or whatever.
What?
No, I went in like a maid's entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, she waited until they took the trash out, and she went in like the back door.
She didn't climb anything?
No.
No, I went through some bushes to get there.
Okay, well, whatever.
Tomas has just entered this timeline. In another timeline, that's what happened.
I definitely remember climbing, so
He's Dr. Manhattaning.
yeah, I'll go out this way, and then whoever wants to go the other way, they can go that way.
So which way are you going?
Through the tunnel.
Through the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, is that
Willem-
faster?
No,
Willem,
it's
what
not
are you
faster.
doing? You're going back up?
Yeah, I'm going to go back up and fake my way out the front of the shop.
Pinwin, what are you doing?
I will also go up if it's faster.
Okay.
Tomar, are
And,
you sure you don't want to go this way?
Yeah, I'm good.
And
I can disguise you.
No, that's not worth it. You gotta get there quickly.
I know.
Miraluk puts his hand on your shoulder, Tomar. Don't worry, I'll be coming with you as well, Tomar.
I've never been more relieved.
All right, so Tomar and Miraluk, you guys head down the tunnel. Pinwin and Willem, you guys plan on heading back up. So we'll go with Pinwin and Willem. Both of you guys give me a sneaky sneaks.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Willem, what'd you get?
I got a 39.
Oh, okay.
18 plus 17.
A lot.
Yeah, you would
35.
Yeah, you'd succeed.
Yes.
So you guys both kind of very, very carefully like go up to the top, and Willem, you slowly raise the trapdoor, and you look around, and you can see just on the other side of the counter, where you can like peer through the crack, you can see that Mort is talking to someone in front of some of the pots, and he's just kind of like, "Yeah, it all fell down, and it was broken, and I don't know where they went. They said they were gonna go get something to clean it up, and I guess all these ports are just gonna be shattered on the floor until they get back."
All right. I'm going to Catherine Zeta-Jones out the trapdoor.
Okay, so Willem slowly slinks out of the trapdoor, and Pinwin, your roll is good enough that if you would like to, you could reproduce that exact same.
I sure would. I imagine us just being like dun, 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 and like
More
doing tuck
solid
and
roll.
rolls on the floor.
crawling on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and then you guys have exited the trapdoor.
We just do the worm right out the front door.
Gee, I wonder where the hell they went.
I mean, with that high of stealth for both of you guys, you could pretty much describe how you leave.
You're
as
made of
well as
ports.
We're
Sweet.
made, yeah. We get inside of a port and stick our little feet out, and then our way out the door.
Nice.
Snake!
So
Yeah.
you guys are gonna sneak out as pots.
You know, I will.
Might as well. Why
Yeah,
not?
Why not?
Why pot?
Why pot?
So you guys sneak out. So you guys tuck yourself into pots, like shattered sections of pots, and just creep out. And then as you guys exit, do you just like throw the pots and then start running, or what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You guys start running towards the mayor's house, which Pinwin does not know where it is, but Willem, you do. So I imagine Pinwin would be following your lead, maybe.
Okay.
All right, Tomar. Moving quickly, I imagine. You guys kind of blaze through the corridor. You and
Blaze it.
you and Mirluck until you get to the end. It takes you a few minutes, but you guys get to the end and are able to climb up and out of the false stone that covers up the passage. And suddenly, you guys are standing on a hill outside of the cave.
Where exactly does this place us again?
It puts you like right out on top of the cave. It's like built into the side of a hill, like think like a hobbit home kind of. The cave entrance is in this hill, and then up on top and in the back there's this stone. To the town, you're outside of the town. You are where the cave is, essentially. You're on top of the cave. So you are, I don't know, like a 5-minute journey to the town if you walk.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn to Miraluk and I'm going to say that I'm going to fly back towards the mayor's manor. You can follow on foot if that please you, but I'm going that direction. And
Can you carry me?
I mean, I could.
What if I just like hold on to your foot?
Sure. Sure. But hold on tight. I'm not gonna make my foot super easy to hold, like super more easy to hold than normal. I'm just gonna fly. So
I've never turned down a challenge, Tomas, and he winks at you.
All right. We've never had any of these one-on-one talks before, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'm going to go. Here we go.
He grabs onto your boot, and you guys start flying towards the town, and it only takes you like a minute to get there flying.
And I don't fly too high. Like, I want to be out of range of any anti-aircraft missiles that may exist in this timeline for some reason.
I gotcha. And you approach the gates, and you can see there's a couple of.
I'm not even going to the gate. I'm trying to fly to the back of the manor.
Okay.
That is the direction I was going.
So you're gonna try to like go through like the orchard area.
I don't know if there's an orchard or not. I'm just going towards the back of the manor.
Okay. So you would have to route through the orchard to kind of come up and around.
Is that where the
gate.
anti-aircraft missiles are?
I guess we'll see.
All right. Well, I'll
you
go
guys
through the orchard, but I will stay low as to avoid like guard presence.
Okay. So
basically, I don't want to be seen by guards. I want to get there quietly and quickly with little intrusion.
Okay. Gotcha.
Roll for artillery.
Or artillery, yes.
Or artillery. So you start skirting through the orchard, the peach orchards, and as you fly by, like the vibration of your flight slightly sways these peaches, and some of them kind of like are falling down while you're going. So there's just like
millions of peaches.
Peaches for me.
And then you skirt around the gate the wall, because the wall doesn't completely circumvent the village. It was built up just kind of in the front and kind of into the side of the hills and stuff like that. So you skirt around and go up, and you start basically weaving your way through the village to get to the mayor's manor. Willem and Pinwin, you guys are you've just reached the basically the area near the mayor's manor. How would you like to proceed? The entrance to the village is much farther away from where you currently are, if that makes sense.
The entrance to the what? I'm sorry.
To the village is up in like in the northeast quadrant, and then you guys are like kind of down to the like a little bit more south and westerly in the village square area.
Right. So I thought we were going to the mayor's house, though.
Yes. The mayor's house is in the village square.
Oh.
Mayor Gleevilfetre's house.
Gotcha.
Former.
Okay,
so
that explains why. Yeah, it's good looking at the map. That makes it make more sense why I can't quickly and easily. I didn't realize that it was in the middle of town. I thought it was on the outside.
Same.
Oh, no.
Same.
Sorry.
Yeah. Nope, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys are now there. You've come off that street, and you guys are in the town square. And there's people walking around. They're not really looking at you. They might cast a few glances at Pinwin, but you are not really somebody they're paying attention to.
Okay.
All right, Willem, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pass without a trace. I haven't done that in forever. I think you've just been so sneaky that it hasn't been necessary.
Okay, and that's fine. I think with your, let's say, stature, you might have an easier time of canoodling your way into the house. I'm going to take a more straightforward approach. I'm just going to lie my way in through the front door.
Oh, so you're going the deception route.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
you go ahead
I can do
and
that.
do some
That sounds fun.
some sneaky sneaks if you want, and I'm just going to walk through the front door.
I'm going to go with you. Never mind, I'm not passed without a tracing.
Okay.
I'm glad we talked this out.
I'm glad we have these moments
Adventure.
together.
Yes, they are nice moments where you guys aren't talking about sacrificing each other.
I pick Pinwin up and I do 10 bicep curls with him real quick.
And I will also be doing bicep curls as he's picking me up.
But you're curling nothing. Just,
Yes.
You just have
Gorbel.
You have a croissant in one hand and like a little juice
taco.
box in the other.
Yes.
So Gorbel, you suddenly, a very acrid smell wakes you up.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. And you are suddenly staring in the face of two Rothian soldiers. They're like, you're on your back
They can
on the
see
ground.
me?
They can see you. Your invisibility has dispersed
How?
because you went unconscious and you were attacked.
Oh no.
is that what you say?
Oh no.
You also notice that your telepathic bond is broken.
Which one of you jerks cut the
noes.
cheese?
Who's got the spirit scissors? So yes, and they're staring and looking really concerned down at you, and one of them like looks like real close. I am Sully. Who are you?
I'm maintenance. What the fuck happened? I was just trying to dust this thing.
Give me a deception roll.
Yes.
Inside, I'm crying.
Ouchies.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm performing well. 35.
Okay, they both like look at each other.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was 33.
Oh, that changes everything. No,
You die
They
instantly.
look at each other. Oh well, the case it is protected by a spell to dissuade anyone who might steal this talisman.
What even is that thing?
It's the lineage stone of this village. It is something that needs to be protected.
That's so. I've never even heard of that. I can't imagine a little rock being so important.
You haven't heard of a lineage stone?
I'm not from around here.
Your town does not have a lineage stone?
Not that I know of. I've just been a cleaning lady my whole life. I'm just a mere cleaning lady.
Just a cleaning lady that solves random math problems left on chalkboards. And occasionally I'll enter a spelling bee or two.
How do you like them peaches? So they look at each other and then they like go to help you up. Oh, we are so sorry. So sorry. We did not know that we had a new cleaning lady. I guess that is something that the upper management should probably address and let you know, like, this thing is poison, this thing explodes, that sort of thing.
Oh my gosh, things explode in here?
Some
What
of these things exploded here. There's
Like, point them out.
that statue right there, and he points to like a statue of a bronze statue of a horse. That explodes. He points to a door. That explodes.
He points to his friend. That explodes.
Don't try to steal him. He did that one himself.
Points to his
Stupid.
crotch.
Well, gosh, how do you protect yourselves if you ever want to get to your stone?
We do not need to get it. Only those that need to get to it. We are just, as you would say, underlings.
Just like me.
I suppose. Just like you. Yes, we are on the lowest caste here. So
You know, it's good to meet new friends.
it is. Give me a persuasion roll, because I think I see what you're doing.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing.
You're rolling well, though. That's
For once. 34. Woo.
34.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. So they kind of look at you. Yes, you are correct. It's good to meet you. What is your name?
Tara.
Terra. Like terra firma, like is the earth.
That's the one.
Yes. It is good. I am Remy, and this is Leopold. And we are here. How long have you been in this village?
Oh, gosh, I don't have a calendar. I got here maybe, just a few days ago, I would say.
A few days ago. Okay, well, welcome to our village of Moonreach. You are welcome to patronize the shops and do whatever you will. We are all part of a team here. It's a team effort, making sure everything runs on time. The upper soldiery, the officers, they do not spend a lot of time here, just occasionally. It's a little busier than normal because they are here, but normally it's a pretty relaxed environment.
You know, I was a little bit nervous coming here. I didn't know if I would be very well accepted.
Oh, on account of your condition?
Yeah, that one.
Well, it's, we've, and they kind of look at each other, and Leopold, looks him up and down and looks at you. Well, we've become a bit, more, tolerant.
Toblerone.
Toblerone. Of other races. Would you leave around them? You see the good and the bad. Perhaps perhaps it's something that we can bring back to Ozia if we ever go back. But we've really like it here. We've been here with maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years now, somewhere in that. Time flies so fast, but do not worry about it. There are some here that will be weird, but they are new transplants, and they will learn.
Well, Remy and Leopold, I am so glad that I met you guys.
Yes, absolutely. It looks like you actually you tripped the latch on the case, and that is what happened.
Well, it collects germs so much, I figured if it was a latch, people were touching it.
Oh, that is a good point. See, this is probably why we had to replace our old one, because she probably did not clean the latches and some of the things that might otherwise explode, and it does good collect, so we appreciate what you do. When he puts his hand on your shoulder, you are valued. And then they look at each other. He's like, I learned that in my class.
These guys are great.
Well, I'm still a little bit shaken up. Do you think maybe I could just step outside and take my break a little bit early? Is anybody going to tattle around here?
We will not. You might get stopped on the way. There are a few more soldiers in this place. But just let them know that Leopold and Remy said that you need to get some fresh air.
Thanks, guys.
And they nod. It is good to meet you, Tara.
It was great to meet you two. I hope we spend a lot of time together.
Yes. And don't worry, we'll close this case for you so that you don't have to worry about getting poisoned again, because it will activate again.
Thanks so much.
And they close the case, latch it, and they just kind of stand around.
Okay. I leave, but I am trying to, once I get out of that room, I am trying to kind of sneak my way out of this place.
Okay. So you head back down the servants' passage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are going to switch to Willem and Pinwin. You guys arrive at the front door, and you are greeted by 3 soldiery guards standing outside.
Oh, hi there.
Hello?
Hello. We're with the new chef, and we were told to immediately get to the kitchen and begin our training.
It sounded very urgent.
Give me deception rolls, guys.
Shit.
Hey.
22.
23.
Sorry, 32. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
32 and 23. All right. So they all look at each other. You're supposed to use their servants' entrance. Why are you trying to come in the front door if you work in the kitchen?
We're new to this.
Sorry.
You would think
It's
they
our-
would tell us to use the servant's entrance. They didn't tell us anything.
Yeah, sorry. It's our first day. Where's the servants' entrance?
It is around back for servants. That is pretty standard as far as I understand, but it's your first day. It could be confusing, I suppose. So,
Yeah, I'm so sorry. We're just so
Yeah,
nervous.
just a little bit. So, yeah, since we were called in such a hurry, we don't want to make the chef mad. Do you mind if we just this once just kind of stroll through real quick and we'll head right to the kitchen?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Hell yeah. 24.
24. All right. They all kind of like seem to relax. Evelyn makes mistakes. And they look around. Get in. And they open the door a little bit. Quickly.
All right. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
All right. And you guys are in. Tomar, you have skirted around and you have reached the back area of the manor. It's surrounded by hedges.
But I see the door.
You could, at your level, you could see the back door where you're trying to go around back, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see it over the hedges, and you can see that the door is closed.
All right, so I glide down. Is there anybody guarding the door?
No, nobody's guarding this back door.
All right, and then I kick Mirlock off my foot. All right, so this appears to be the back entrance. I've navigated us perfectly here and without hassle or artillery fire. Do you want to test the door to see if it opens?
Also, give me a cookie.
I suppose I could do that, yes. And he like starts sauntering over to the door, and
then I hide kind of behind a hedge to see what happens.
And it opens as he's approaching it, and he like goes to grab his sword, and Gorbel stumbles out of the back door.
Oh, and then I run up to her. Oh, jeez.
What the fuck? Why are you here?
Because we heard you say, I don't feel so good, and then you passed out or something. The spell wore off, so we came back to get you.
You came back for me?
Yep.
Guys, Willem and Pinwin didn't?
But yeah, they did. They just went another way. I went through the tunnel.
Oh, crap, where are they?
I don't know. Are you okay? Did you get the stone?
I don't have the stone. That I tried to open the casing that it was in, and it, I don't know, knocked me out.
Well, we can't leave without it.
You can tell, Tomar, that she's not looking too hot as far as like health-wise. She looks a little like ragged and like she's been through the ringer a few times.
You need some healing, do you?
Oh my god, yes.
Let's look here.
Too bad. I got nothing.
You get the stone and maybe you'll get some healing.
I mean, we have used up a lot of spells, so... All right, I'm gonna take out the hammer and I'm gonna point it at her and just say, "You shall be healed" in Dwarven, and then you get 80 HP back.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so golden light enveloped you, right? Is it golden?
Yeah.
Okay, and you like a fire, and then you suddenly, some of your wounds are healed. You feel like you have some more energy.
And like the phoenix, rise up from the ashes. Or something cool like that. Well, yeah, we can't leave. Now that you found the stone, we need to go back in there and get it.
Right, but anytime you try to get in there, it knocks you unconscious.
Maybe somebody who can resist it should open it.
Maybe. I did meet some guys in there, and they're actually kind of cool.
What are you talking about?
Remy and Leopold, they're these two guys. They're not very high level, pretty expendable, but they're actually nice.
Are they guards, or...
Yeah.
They just let you leave?
I lied.
What did you lie?
I said I was a cleaning lady. I'm new.
I look at Gorbel's outfit and her weapons that she's adorned with.
I know, I thought the same thing. But I'm new enough, I probably don't have a uniform yet. I'm sure it all made sense to them.
But your weapon, like, that's a weapon that no one knows about. That would stand out like a sore thumb.
Well, that's not what they're getting paid to do. Identify weapons, so...
Well, they're getting paid to guard, so I imagine you being there would be very suspicious.
Well, they seemed okay in my book.
I wonder if Willem and Pinwin also didn't have disguises on when they went in.
And now we're going to switch back to Willem and Pinwin. You two enter the domain of the mayor.
The domain.
Yay.
The Dolmare. All right, so I've been in here before.
Yep, you have.
the room that Gorbel described to me, am I able to discern which room that was or where that was?
Yeah, you would probably assume that is the parlor, and that is down the hall a little bit, just
to the left.
Yeah, something like that. Like it just goes down, and then you'd know exactly where it was.
Okay, so I motion to Pinwin and I go, come on, and we start booking it down the hall towards that room.
Okay, and you guys enter the parlor, and you see that
don't enter the parlor.
What?
You fucker? You assumptive fuck.
Well, sorry guys, you guys are always like, let's just get to the end, and then so I make some shortcuts. All right.
Sorry, no,
Wait,
we go to the entrance, and of course I would absolutely check to make sure the coast is clear before bursting into a room.
You can tell from the hallway, because there's no door, but it kind of turns a little bit into the room, and there's some other hallways that lead into this room. You can see that there are two Rothian soldiers standing inside of the parlor, kind of chatting with one another.
Okay, no sign of Gorbel.
No sign of Gorbel.
Lineage stone.
From what you can see like the edge of the case, and it looks closed, but you can't see inside it.
Okay.
So, should we go a route of distraction?
Do you want to play bumbling new person? And while they're distracted, I'll look around for Gorbel and possibly the lineage stone?
Yeah, I think... yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Take a moment. Get whatever it is that you think that you're going to do or present yourself as, and when you're ready, just go ahead and go in, and I'll follow behind.
Do I look more like a soldier or a chef?
You dressed the way that you do. You probably don't look exactly like a soldier, but you do have...
Never mind.
You have fine stuff.
I know what I'm doing. Okay. And I will literally stumble and fall into the room.
The two soldiers look at you, and they go for their swords. Who are you?
Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm the entertainment. I heard that you had low morale, and so I'm here to try and boost it.
And then Leopold looks at Remy, and Remy looks at Leopold, and Leopold kind of slowly lowers his sword.
Are you in need for a song?
What, a song? I am sorry. Who are you?
My name is Robert, and I'm here to play you songs and entertain you.
Give me a deception roll, Robert.
Oh, come on. Okay. 18?
Okay. You sure you do not want to waste your performance on the two of us?
No, of course. I'm here to boost your morale. I can see on your faces, you just look worn and tired and sad. Am I right?
Yes. It is a boring job, and we haven't gotten much sleep lately.
So I'm in the right place. All right, get ready for this, and I'll bust out my lute. And I'm going to do enthralling performance.
Oh, okay. All right. So you cast... go ahead and read the spell for me real fast.
Once per short rest, you can choose 5 creatures that watched and listened to you perform for 1 minute. Each target must make a wisdom saving throw of DC 19 and is charmed if it fails for 1 hour or until they take damage.
So you play it for a minute? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay, so they watch, right?
Yeah. So they start watching you play, and give me a performance roll just for the hell of it. Just see how good it is.
Oh, it's so good. That's 18,
yeah,
right?
It's really good.
And then I have plus 17. So
okay, yeah. So you're in the 30s there. So you're just jamming. You just start playing. What kind of a song are you playing?
I do like the
so super energetic.
And I'll even say, "Y'all ready for this?"
We're gonna get sued.
Yeah.
Tapping his foot.
And they're just nodding, oh, it does. Yeah. And then after a minute happens, they are completely just hanging on every chord. Every time you switch it up, their heads move with it too. They're just Leopold's hand is on Remy's shoulder, and he's pointing. He's I know, kind of thing. And they're watching.
Pinwin
Willem,
switches to CNC Music Factory.
Willem, you see this, and you knowing how this might affect a person who watches once Pinwin has done this, you think that this is going to be a real easy little sneak session because they don't even seem to be caring about anything else. They are solely focused on Pinwin right now.
Okay, so honestly, at this point, I'm not even going to cast invisibility. But I am, before I enter the room, I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk up the wall and enter the room via the ceiling.
Okay, so you walk up from the hallway, and then on top of the ceiling, you start walking along. And yeah, they have no idea. These ceilings are like 20 foot, so they're just kind of like staring at Pinwin, and you're just walking along the ceiling, just heading over. And you can see everything now. You can see like the layout of the room, and you can see that there's a hearth on one side, and then on one of the opposite walls, there is an angled glass case, about a 60-degree angle, and inside is the talisman with the stone.
All right. As I get about halfway across the room on the ceiling, I look down at Pinwin and I wink at him.
And I nod and wink back.
And
He winked at us! Oh, yes! Ah!
And then I'm going to make my way so that I'm more or less just above the spot in front of the case.
Yeah, you could walk straight down above it, so you are right in front of it.
Well, I still want to be perpendicular with the ceiling. I want to be on the ceiling, but like right in front of where I would be if I were on the floor in front of the cabinet.
All right, so you are right above. It's right here. So
Okay. Still on me?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to do an Arcana check, if I could.
Okay.
Just because this seems kind of weird, and the fact that we lost contact with Gorbel, and she mentioned she was in distress right before this, and I don't see anything like out of the ordinary, right? Anything that would rouse suspicion.
No, you just see that there is a little lever or a little latch on the side of this case.
Okay. So yeah, I deduce that there must be something that I can't see that's going on, so I'm just going to kind of reach out and touch face.
So what'd you get with your Arcana check?
Thank God for a reliable talent. 21.
Yeah, you look at it and you can see that there is a small little symbol, a magic symbol right next to the latch, and you can see one on the corner of the case as well. You know that if you were just to touch it willy-nilly, something magical would happen for sure.
Willy-nilly because he's Willem.
Willem-nilly. Willem-nillum.
Willem-nillum.
Duke Willem Nukem-nillum? Nope, sorry.
Where would you go with that?
I'm having a stroke.
I just followed that rabbit hole down.
I'm going to have my mage hand lift the latch and open the case.
All right, so the mage hand lifts the latch, opens the case, and a volume of gas appears in the room. Tomar and Gorbel and Mirrorluck, what are you doing?
All right, so lead us in, and then we can just go and get it.
I guess. Hold on.
What do you mean, I guess? We already made all the trouble of you coming here.
Right, I don't want to get hurt.
I just healed you.
Okay, well, we're going to have to... You guys are going to have to play along. You're maintenance men. You're new. It's your first day. I'm showing you around.
No.
No, yes.
No, they won't believe that. And if they do,
Let
then...
me do the lying.
Let's just go in there and get
Just
it.
play along. Be cool.
I'm not wearing assistant's armor.
Get inside for a second.
All right, just tell me where it is.
Okay, I go back inside and I do a quick look. Are there any like aprons or smocks or anything?
On a you see that there's a hook. You can see that there's a little hat hanging from one of the hook. Looks like a little chef's hat, but you don't see any aprons or anything.
Do I see a towel?
No towels.
Wow, this place sucks.
I liked the idea of Tomar in a little apron.
I grab the hat, put this on.
I put it on Mirrorluck.
Nobody is going to believe that.
Nobody's gonna believe me wearing fucking chef's hat. What are you talking about?
That's why you need a smock.
Where is the stone?
Okay, we have to sneak back here. It's crawling with guards, though, so please be cool.
How many guards did you see?
Well, I snuck back here, and I didn't encounter any.
How many did you see in the manor total while you were here?
Oh, gosh, what? 6-ish?
I just start walking into the building.
Guards, stop that man!
Oh, no!
Just kidding.
So yeah, you guys start marching along, and actually, Tomar, as you turn kind of the bend, you come face to face with a Rothian soldier, and he's like eyes wide, and he like goes for his sword.
And I cast Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance, okay.
Make a con save.
That's a 2, so
13 radiant damage. I just speak a word and then just radiant energy flies out of me at him.
So you speak a word and then and he's down on the ground.
And then I keep walking past him.
Okay.
You know, we could have just lied, but you never believe me and my lies. Why can't you just believe in my lies?
I don't trust myself to play along with your lies.
That's why I do the talking. I can play along enough for the both of us.
It just doesn't make sense, Gorbel. I'm not even in a disguise.
I mean, I'm not either. They believed it.
They're Rothians. Let's just go in and take the stone and be gone.
Okay, well, don't hurt Remy and Leopold. They were actually really cool, and I think we even made some plans to hang out later.
Well, we'll see what they're doing when we get there. Let's go.
All right, you guys walk down the hallway and you exit through the servants' little entryway, or you don't exit because you come up to it and you see all of a sudden Remy and Leopold stumble to the ground and pass out. You see Willem on the ceiling, an open case, and you see Pinwin playing his lute as a crawling mist of poison knocked out Leopold and Remy and then disperses.
Pinwin, hold your breath.
It's okay. I have resistance against poison.
Again poison.
Poison.
The mist doesn't actually reach you though, Pinwin. You were far enough away that.
Okay, cool.
But it does disperse, and there's an open glass case with the talisman.
Okay, then let me rephrase. I finally got fog.
Awesome, Pinwin. I'm proud of you.
Do I look so
Righteous.
cool?
You look really cool, actually. You're
Awesome.
kind of glowing.
Oh.
Yeah, so now you guys are all in the same room,
Did he get the stone?
and nobody's made a move for it yet.
I would like to with my mage hand.
Okay, so you take, with your mage hand, you pick up the stone, and nothing else happens.
Excellent. Guys, I think I got it.
I look up to him. Maybe hold on to this one.
Maybe.
Ooh.
We should go. There's a back entrance that leads to the back, as it were.
Tomar's a good friend.
And it's pretty
Okay.
clear, so if we go that way, we should be fine.
Okay.
Well, lead the way since you're not into the lying route.
He wasn't
Why don't
into
you just
lying,
Kill more people.
but Tomar,
Yeah,
that's
you're-
when it's fun.
We've
Yeah,
just
you're
been
a really good friend. You should lead the way.
We've been talking to all these people, and every time we talk to somebody, something goes wrong. We just need to get out of here and go back to where we're from.
Everything just went way right. So
Yeah, me too. Weren't those guys nice? Did you
Yeah,
talk to
they
them?
were so nice. And then, I guess I did charm them. So
And now they seem to be poisoned, perhaps forever. They might not breathe the same ever again.
they might be okay.
I'm just saying,
I didn't poison them.
let's go.
I don't think. I
Okay,
don't know
let's
what
go.
happened.
As we're walking, I ask Gorbel, are you 100%? Are you feeling your total self? Are you good?
No, I am a fraction of what I should be.
Same. I'm not feeling great either. We need to rest. We've needed to rest for like a day now. We
always do this to ourselves. We just go, go, go until the last minute.
And then we don't eat. And I just really, really want some food.
You didn't happen to encounter Zerth, did you?
No. They were talking about him, though. He's here,
Was there anything else?
and they're looking for us.
I can't believe we got the stone.
They're looking for us? Oh.
Yeah,
right.
they think we're spies. I mentioned it.
Yeah, Fennec. And yeah. All right, well, let's just go out the back way. Should
Willem,
be
you
fine.
still have it?
Tomar, and I have my mage hand. kind of toss it his way.
I try to catch it.
It would be easy to do.
Okay.
Unless you dropped your dice, in which case.
I catched it
It
perfectly. I catched it.
I caught.
I'll catch it perfectly.
I caught a catch.
And then I look at him like kind of quizzically.
Hang on to that for me, would you?
Yeah, I can do that.
You still don't trust yourself?
I was just joking before. I think you can. I mean, you were bamboozled out of the other one. I mean, if you want to hang on to it, you can hang on to it.
No, I appreciate it, but you're right.
And then I eat the stone.
No one's going to get it there.
Your teeth just break on it.
We're walking during this exchange,
Yes,
correct?
yeah.
Okay.
We're right now. We're walking over the guy I word of radiance.
Yeah, you guys reach the back door. You can head out and into the back area surrounded by the hedges. You are unaccosted.
I stand outside. I lick my finger, point my finger up at this guy. I came from that way, so if we go that way, that'll lead us to the entrance to the cave, and then we could maybe go to the other cave.
Okay.
I guess.
Lead the way.
I mean, that seems like a good place to rest. Maybe we wanted to talk to the gods anyway.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
in. I'm in.
All right. We could fly there.
Okay.
All of us?
Not technically.
I can fly, remember?
You can fly. Mirluck can't fly. Willem can't fly.
So
I can't fly.
Mirluck, he like
What do you mean you
looks at
can't fly?
Mirluck just kind of starts floating in the air. I can fly.
What was that that boot business?
And they look like fun.
Right? I know, it's why I kind of accidentally forgot. But not accidentally.
It's fun, right?
It's so fun. And then you get a snuggle in. Did he let you snuggle?
He
did not let
He
me
held
snuggle.
onto my foot.
Oh, geez, you gave him a foot. Well, I mean, it's kind. You can still snuggle a foot. It's still fun. But yeah. Speaking of snuggling, who
You want to
wants
hop
to
on,
snuggle with
Willem?
me?
Willem, you want to hop on?
Yeah, sure.
Gorbel, would you like me to carry you?
Yes, please.
And he puts his arms out, fireman style.
And the,
Tomar never carries me like this.
That's exactly how I carry you every time.
I just
you're
plant.
little.
I plant one of my feet on the back of Tomar, and then the other one so that I'm perpendicular to him.
Same formation.
well, I guess I'll carry myself. I need to forget fly again. I wonder if I can modify memory myself.
Everyone's already flying while Pinwin's delivering.
So, are we being clandestine with this, or are we just going for it?
I shout quietly over. Maybe not yell like, "Hey, I'm flying! Check it out! Woo!" And just try and keep a low profile.
Very well.
What time of day is it?
It's afternoon.
Okay. So
Middle of
super
the day.
sticking out.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless, do we want to pass without a trace? I mean, I'm behind you.
That just gives us a bonus to stealth. You can't really stealth when you're flying.
That's true.
So yeah, you guys all like raise up as a group and start heading over the hedges and stuff.
Yep.
I redact
How high-
I redact my statement. Can I cast Major Image and change what we look like? Or like put a picture in front of us? In
Like
the
what
sky?
image are you thinking?
More normal things in the sky.
Just clouds.
Like we look like birds.
Can you read what the spell does specifically?
Yes. Maybe it's not Major Image that I want. I create the image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon no larger than a 20-foot cube. So as long as we're together in a 20-foot cube.
You could you could create an image of a benevolent flying creature, then like have it under us while we fly.
Or you could just make yourselves like surrounded by a flock of birds.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, because I was just thinking birds, and
That's cool.
okay.
Good idea.
Flock of birds. Hey, thank you.
Okay, so Pinwin, you start strumming. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, as I'm
Strumming.
starting to float up.
And you guys see like these flock of bird image surrounds you guys, and you guys start flying over the village now.
Ironically, he's playing Flock of Seagull on his loot.
And Freebird at the same time. But yeah, you guys make great time back to the cave.
All right. Let's head in, hunker down. Is that the plan?
Yeah, and then the gods will definitely be back from the bathroom. I'm going to keep writing
Still
it.
holding that candle.
I'm still doing it.
All right, yeah, we go in.
Okay, so you guys enter the cave, and it looks the same. It actually looks less dusty and more traveled than it had previously, something you may not have noticed on your way out the last time, but not to an extent that it looks like inhabited. It just looks like maybe in this timeline people use this cave more often.
So we don't see direct signs of somebody being here recently.
No.
Okay.
We should, if we're going to rest, we should probably do it off this freshly beaten path.
I agree. We should make it back to the fountain,
The well?
the well, whatever it is. Fountain well. Same thing. Swimming
All right,
pool.
so
Kiddie
Ayn
pool.
Rand's The Fountain Well.
wait, are you referring to the well that you guys went in, or are you talking about the little brick pond that is in the other section where you guys traveled through to get to the other plane?
I thought they were the same place. I don't know.
No, they're two different places. One's like this black stone well, and the other one is like this big room with a mural, and then in the back there's like this little bit of water.
What is the way we took to get to the gods?
The well.
The well.
So we'll go that way makes sense
All right.
not to backtrack or whatever.
All right, so you guys head towards the well, and you guys don't encounter... Well, let me double check.
Well,
You guys do not encounter anyone
all right.
on the way there, and eventually you reach the room with the well.
Okay.
Well, here we are.
That's good humor, Willem.
Thanks. Well,
And
All
then
up.
I kind of gently shrug him off, and then
my spider boots stick.
and then I lay down
falter a
on top of
little
him.
My legs are like bent so that my knees are like
Backwards
on
the
my
other way.
chest. Yeah.
Start
I'm-
pushing back and forth.
I'm basically like a cushion to him at this point.
Yeah, I'm so exhausted at this point. I'm just gonna basically pass out like right away without really saying
Okay.
anything.
Gotcha.
I turn to the others. Do you think it's safe for us to all just go to sleep?
No, I'll take first watch.
It's okay, Willem. I'm pretty well handled. I can take first watch.
I'll take first watch with Mirror Luck.
Well, if you're taking first watch, then I suppose I'll just go do my own thing. I don't sleep, so there's really no point in me not taking first or any watch.
You don't
Oh.
sleep.
No, I
That's
get
true.
it. I just
Don't trust you.
would like to spend some time alone with you.
Well, that's sweet, Willem. Well, I suppose we could get that going. We can have our own conversation while everyone else rests.
All right, sounds good.
What do the rest of you do?
Well, I'm going to go to sleep.
All right,
Yeah,
Pinwin?
sleep time.
All right, so you guys pass out, and Willem and Mirluck, you chat a little bit, do some resting. After a few hours, Mirluck's, you guys have been chatting a little bit. He seems, from spending some time with him, he seems like he's not interested in doing anything nefarious.
Is there something you
But-
wanted to talk to him about specifically?
Not particularly, but I did want to at least throw the idea out there that, yeah, I'm kind of probing for motivations or
Okay.
what his inclinations are exactly.
Okay, give me an insight check.
21.
21. All right. So during the course of your conversation, like I said, you pick up that he's not interested in really doing anything bad, and his motivations seem to be almost befuddling to him. He seems to have decided somehow, he's not even really sure, that you guys are a really good bet on him achieving his goal, and you could probably ascertain that had something to do with the the memory spell that you guys put on him. So the vibe you get from Mirrorluck at this moment is that he is there to help you guys.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good. All right. I wake up Gorbel for second watch.
Okay.
Wait, have I gotten a full rest yet?
You've had a few hours. But you don't actually have to be sleeping.
Yeah, you don't
get
have
a
to
full
sleep
rest.
through all of it. You can do light work.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing something active.
Active rest.
Prefer to be sleeping.
So you wake Gorbel up.
What?
Yeah. Hey, your turn to take watch.
He doesn't sleep.
I don't fully trust him.
He is magically bound to us. I get up. Kind of.
Just at least keep one eye on him, please.
Fine.
Thank you.
And then, Willem, do you go to sleep?
I try.
Okay. So you guys spend a decent amount of time resting. You get your 8 hours. And eventually you guys are, you rouse. And it's you would be able to tell that it's probably well into the evening now outside. But inside, obviously in a cave, time means nothing. So you guys are standing around this well.
Well, time to go in.
So everyone ended up getting a full rest?
Yes, everyone can receive a full rest.
Nice.
Excellent.
Do half-elves need to sleep a full 8 hours? Or no? I mean, rest a full 8 hours? Or are they like elves where they have like for half of that?
No.
Let's see.
I'm just wondering. I'm curious about half-elves.
I don't think I have anything.
It might just be an elf-only thing.
I think so, yeah, because I haven't been using that. Yeah, no racial traits for that.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I've got Dark Vision, Fey Ancestry, and Skill Versatility.
Cool.
Okay. So, yes, you guys have received the benefits of a full rest. Now, what would you like to do?
Finally.
All right, well, are we ready to...
Another well joke, Willem. Come on, you're killing me. You're killing me.
I
with
pushed
these great
Tomar
jokes.
down the well.
Okay, so we know that when we go down here, it's a dark-ass room. There's a weird demon door. There's a path.
Gunky evil. We take the tunnel, and then when we get down to where it splits, we take the rightmost tunnel from there, right?
Yes.
Who said that?
All right. Oh, my inner monologue is now my outer monologue.
Demon door? Is that you? Yeah.
Vindication for all my thoughts that I've ever had.
So we'll proceed cautiously, I guess, going the same path we took to get there before. Man, there's a big path too, isn't there?
Yes, there is, with some traps and everything. As you guys get prepared to enter the well, give me a perception check.
Oh.
Don't like that.
Whoa.
19.
I perceived something for the first time, guys.
Yay!
23.
23.
I got a 24, but that was a crit.
Woo!
Willem, what'd you get?
19.
19?
20.
20. Okay. Everyone hears faint footsteps from the corridor that you guys traveled down to get to this room.
Do you guys want to squad up real quick and see who's coming in?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah. I put my hand on my blade, not
Do
on the
the-
actual blade part.
Do the footsteps sound like giant or like normal?
No, they
person?
sound like a medium-sized creature. You only hear like t.
I look
So
for
it
the
sounds like
darkest part of the hall and put my back against the wall in that area.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a bipedal humanoid of medium size walking down.
I'm going to ready a spell in case something happens and just
All
write
right.
it out.
I'm going to try to sneak on over, kind of over by Willem. Try and be over on the wall.
Yeah, I kind of back up to like a shadowy area.
All right, and as you guys wait, slowly from the shadows, you can see a kind of a slight shape, maybe a bit lithe, kind of like lean muscle, about 5'10" in height. It looks to be man, and he walks in, and you can see the point of his ears. He is a half elf, and you look into the face of Jalen Greelhold.
Do you want to explain to the audience who the hell that is?
Probably. So Jalen
Nah.
was you guys' childhood bully, and he, when after the raising of Moonreach, he actually ended up joining up with the Rothian army and Zerth's forces, and he was eventually morphed by Zerth into some sort of weird hybrid demon creature, and you guys chopped him down. Willem may not know that because he wasn't there when that specific instance happened, but they would have told you about it at this point. So yeah, the last time you guys...
during Ravenmore, right?
Yeah. And the last time you guys saw him, he was just this like quivering, like gnarled up mass of human. And Pinwin, you'd actually never have seen this person before.
Well, this guy looks nice.
And he steps into the room, and he whispers, "Hello, is anyone there?"
So did Pinwin not just say he looks nice?
I don't.
I
did
mean,
you say that out loud?
No, I was thinking it.
All right. Okay. I mean, I didn't make a point to hide, so he would see me probably and nobody else.
Okay, so then he looks to the right slightly more, and he's like, "Is that Tomar? Tomar Ironfist?"
Long time no see.
And he kind of like smiles. Hey, I thought you guys would be in here.
Why would you think that?
Because there's rumors that that some people came in to the town, and the Rothians are all looking for them. But I thought, maybe I'll see if I can get to the bottom of this. And then I ended up talking to Fennec, and he confirmed that you guys are back from the dead, it seems.
How did you know to come all the way here and into this room specifically?
Well, this is where we came about 5 or 6 years ago before you guys left, when you put me in charge of the resurgence in the city. So
I step forward. That doesn't sound like us.
Oh, what? Hey, Gorbel. Hi. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, I guess.
So, we all lost hope when you guys were rumored to be dead, but it looks like you're either back or that was false. So it's good to see you guys again. We're getting everything prepared, and we're almost ready.
It's been a while. And then I I raise my hand, and as I'm talking, I'm animating objects. Is there loose stone around here?
Yeah, there'd be some.
I'm gonna try and gather it with animate objects and like put it up in front of the doorway that led in here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and cast it. That wouldn't take you much.
I don't know how much Fennec told you, but we fell under ill times and we had to get resurrected. And in that time, we kind of forgot a lot of things that happened in the years. Could you be more specific about this resurgence you're referring to?
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, I mean, if you don't recall, you guys put it in place that when it was prepared, we'd be able to kill all the Rothians in the town and activate the seal beneath Moonreach that you told us about. We've been preparing diligently for it.
Activate the seal?
Yeah. This is all what we have been planning for years. We thought we were going to have to do it without you, but honestly, it's really good to see you back.
Well, I wouldn't worry about any seals.
What do you mean?
We were misinformed about the seals. Only bad will happen if we activate a seal under Moonreach.
And he looks really, concerned. We've been preparing this for the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, but now's maybe a good time to pivot.
It's in motion. How do we stop it?
You gotta change your paradigm.
Willem?
Yeah, what Tomar said. We found out you don't want to activate the seals. That's gonna be doom and gloom.
How do we stop it? You never told us how to stop it.
Well, just don't do the thing that you were gonna do to activate it.
Yeah, just stop what you're doing.
Who's that?
Hi, I'm Pinwin.
Don't worry about him. The seals need bloodshed and conflict to be active in the first place.
And does that sound like a good thing to you?
Just leave it be, and it won't activate.
It's in motion. Do you guys not remember what we've done to do this?
Jalen, I feel like I was pretty clear about the last 5 or 6 years just a second ago. Enlighten me in how this is not stoppable.
Well, we've already gathered the blood, and the conflict was already... It was already enacted. You guys set everything in motion. It was a safety mechanism. It's gonna go off tonight.
How?
Once the moon passes through the glittering gemstone, it's going to activate the seal.
What glittering gemstone?
The one you guys brought back from Deepminster.
Where is it now?
It's in our hiding spot. You guys don't remember the hiding spot?
Just don't let the moon go through the gem.
We can't. You guys have fixed it. We don't have the ability to stop it.
All right,
Where's
take
the
us there
hiding
right now.
spot?
What do you say, Will?
Take us there right now.
Hold on a second. And then I grab everyone and have them come over to me real quick. Why do we give a shit about this?
You're not wrong. I figured if we were going down that path of trying to stave off the seals and the portals and try and do a little bit of good, cool. But yeah, I mean, if you're thinking that this is gonna throw us off course too much, we can definitely.
If we can
not
fix the timeline, maybe that'll affect the other one somehow, like a good.
Yeah, what if we mess more things up?
In a good way.
That's why I want to go to the moon gods first to find out. For all we know, this path doesn't matter at all, and we won't know that for sure until we talk to them. We want to see if we can go back to where we're from and then deal with the problems there. This is like a whole other time-consuming thing that we could just easily avoid if we can.
And I guess
That's
time
fair.
is short. It would be good to know that we can help. Because if we can't, that just sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, like Tomar said, if we're trying to revert things back to the way they were, there's a good chance that none of this is going to ever exist anyway. I pop my head up and look at Jalen. You know what? You do you. You try and stop it as best you can. If you can't, all right. But just know that we'd be really disappointed if you didn't find a way to make it stop from happening.
And we'll tell.
Do you remember how we fixed it?
Well, yeah. All of you used your abilities and you fixed it with magic.
Oh, got it.
I don't know
way
the
more clear.
exact machinations for it, but yeah, you all knew what you were doing.
Well, you're pretty big and strong.
Okay.
You can probably take care of it.
Or do you know
Yeah,
any
you got
other
this.
magic people?
I mean, there is Harkin. I guess he could probably help.
Talk to Harkin. Get him to help. That's a good
Wait, Harkin's not dead?
No, and that's where we're gonna end for the night.
bet. Ooh. Yeah, I straight up did not register who Harkin was, and then I was like, oh, right. Jeez.
Don't like that.
Wow.
That changes things for Willem.
Why?
Does it?
Wait, why?
It does.
Well, I mean, it's his dad,
Yes.
and he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
It changes nothing for me.
But I mean,
Let's
the
go.
last time we talked to him, he sounded like he didn't really know what the fuck is going on. But he did tell us to go to Deepminster and get that fucking the thing from his tower or whatever, which we still need to do.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm definitely curious as to how or why he's not dead, but
Well, lots of people are alive now that weren't.
Like us.
Yeah. This timeline is
But
weird.
Gorbel's mom is dead, and
We don't know that.
Fennec said that our parents were dead.
Okay.
Right.
Well, then we
Yeah.
know that. We know that much at least.
But he said that all of our parents were dead.
But also, Gorbel's mom was presumed dead in the other timeline, but wasn't.
So, huh.
and Fennec knows Willem in this timeline.
He knows all of us. We were, well, except for you. He knows all of us from childhood because we were in Moonreach.
I thought Willem's only in one timeline.
Oh.
Universe.
He was.
I'm confused.
There might be a clue there. Anyway,
I'm on a
let's,
clue.
Is there really a clue there, or are you just covering up that,
I'm a sleuth.
that you forgot that?
I'm just
No.
I'm a sleuth.
Okay, good.
I would say there's, without spoiling too much for you, there's an obvious reason for that.
Because we're in the same
Well, not
timeline.
obvious. Not
Or
obvious.
That's what we
Fennec
just
is
talked
crazy,
about in the
or
last
shady.
episode.
What'd you
That's
say,
what we
Will?
just talked about in the last episode. The fact that
Yeah.
he remembers me and I'm in this timeline means that we're not in a different universe. That we're still in the same universe, just a different timeline.
All right. Tell me why you guys deserve 5 points of boon.
We did some lying.
Not
We did-
immediately murdering Jalen.
It's always a good first step.
That is true. We didn't go right to murder. We're adapting.
We finally
Evolving.
remembered to take a rest.
I healed
That's true.
Gorbel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a lot of stealthy stealth, sneaky sneak, lie.
Oh yeah.
work
Distracted
together.
guards.
Yeah, that's teamwork.
That's teamwork.
All right. All of you can take 5 points of boon.
Yippee!
Bone. Bone. Bone, bone, bone.
Bone. Getting some bone. Bone.
Dem boons.
How many boons does everyone have currently?
2.
31.
No, sorry. How many actual boons have you received?
Oh,
3.
3.
Did I just get my third? Are you all close to 4?
I have 3 and I'm close to 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
after-
just got my third.
Tomar, after you get your 4th one, the threshold for it after 4 is going to increase to get to your next one because the boons will get stronger. Okay, so now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character.
I don't know why I did a turkey
Yeah, that was
sound.
weird.
So I want you guys to decide on who deserves an extra 5 points of boon for being the most valuable player character this session. And just for the audience's benefit, Willem is 1, Tomar is 2, Pinwin is 3, and Gorbel is 4. And on the count of 3, I will have you guys hold up the corresponding fingers to indicate the person that you choose. I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will decide.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, vote. All right, we've got 1 vote for Willem, 2 votes for Pinwin, and 1 vote for Gorbel. Pinwin, why'd you vote for Gorbel?
I voted for Gorbel because it would have been scary to be all by herself. And then she was still like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to be independent. And then she tried it. And then that invisibility going away would potentially be terrible. But she just like deceived her way. Deceived.
Deceived.
She deceived.
Decepted.
Deceptied. She deceived
Decepticon.
her way right out of it and ended up making some friends too. So that was pretty fun and cool and awesome. So
Nice. Gorbel, why'd you vote for Willem?
because he did some good lying on the way in there, and I was still taking advantage of his invisibility for a while, and he's the one who actually got the stone.
Correct. Yep.
And he admitted that he should not be trusted with it, which I think takes a pretty big guy to do.
Willem, why did you vote for Pinwin?
He ran really good interference with the guards so that I could sneak in and grab the stone.
Very nice. Tomar, why'd you vote for Pinwin?
Pinwin was super on top of it with knowing what spell or what ability to use for the moment, like including masking us on our way out of town. And he didn't have help on that. He just did that stuff on his own. So
I did my job.
Yep. You were on point and you nailed it. So good job.
Yay.
Nice. All right. Well, I guess that means tonight's MVPC is Pinwin Dingleroot. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Take your 5 points of Poon and keep remembering spells.
All right.
All right.
Well, shoot. I guess that's it for tonight's episode, guys. It was interesting. Let's see what happens in the next one. What's going on with this Jalen Harkin
timeline,
Moon Gods timeline bullshit. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks to Chad Piper for that awesome intro song. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. And thanks to all of you listeners. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep downloading, and just keep interacting with us in general. Consider, if you like what you hear, being generous enough to donate to our Patreon, Make Us Warlocks, and check out the tiers that we have to offer. We're adding
like
more
Forrest.
every day. Yes, be like Forrest, be like all the others, and we have sweet bonus content that you'll only have access to if you are a patron, and definitely a bunch of content that you'll have access to before everybody else. So thanks again, guys, and stay safe out there.
We love you.
Yes, we love you. But that's it, folks. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace out, America.
Bye.
And other countries.
Reading rainbow.
Bye.
Thanks for supporting us. We really appreciate it. And
He's now an associate producer of the show because he backed us at a... Wait, no, he's not. That was Dylan. My bad.
edit that out.
You don't need to tell me to edit it out. I don't...
Edit it out, Tomas.
Tomas, please.
Cut this. Okay, cut this. Cut this. Cut it all. Start it.
That's his OnlyFans account.
Icky Bobby 69.
That is icky, Bobby.
You've been Icky Bobby 69 this whole time.
You were my pen pal. All these
I
years.
thought you were in prison
Delete those pictures
all lies.
immediately.
for a really hot armed robbery.
I know, and I know
Gone
quite
awry.
a bit about Dawson's Creek, surprisingly.
God damn it, Pacey.
I have to burp. Sorry. That was like coming up like a puke.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Hold on.
Can I run to the bathroom while you guys are doing this?
Yes.
And
So-
back to Gorbel.
I don't know. I guess she's still unconscious.
Camera cuts to Gorbel, just laying on the floor.
Invisible. It's just an empty room.